And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. So we're back to winning ways after probably one of the longest weeks of the season. For those of you that's emotions do get influenced by Liverpool and the way that they're playing football, and after defeats, as I stated, competing on all fronts so far this season has felt like we played twice a week. By the time that we lose a game, we have to wait for a week until our next game to come around. However, it came around, we responded fairly well. It obviously wasn't the best performance ever, of course. However, look, we got 3 points. And yeah, as I said, returned back to winning ways, and of course, most importantly, back to the top of the table. Of course, it could have been posed as a stumbling block. I said the next games that are coming up, I do feel we should be winning pretty convincingly. But yeah, we've got the job done. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold played really well in the first half. And of course, going into the halftime break, 1-1. Probably just, but then going into the second half with the impact of Harvey Elliott, he kind of changed the game, in my opinion. We found goals through Diaz and then Nunez to actually wrap up and get all 3 points and again move on and hopefully start another winning run, because that's what we're going to need this season. If we do want to win the title, we're going to have to go on a winning run. Look, Manchester City, as I keep stating every single time I come on this channel, Manchester City are purring. They're looking like a side that are hungry. Haaland returning back to his sort of best after beating Everton 2-0. They were at the top of the table briefly. They still have a game in hand over us, so they are probably the side that are in the ascendancy. They're the side that currently do have momentum on their side. They're also the side that currently have the league title in their hands, if you like, just due to them having a game in hand. If they do win that, they go top of the league. But what Liverpool can do, of course, is just win all their games that are up and coming. And as I said, throughout February or until that Manchester City game on the 10th of March, I do believe every game is winnable for Liverpool and a great opportunity to build momentum and see the players return back from sort of injuries, competing at for their nations, illnesses, all this sorts of stuff. I feel like we're going to get stronger over this period of time. And as stated, we can beat Brentford, we can beat Luton, we can beat Chelsea in the EFL Cup final and really get ourselves a bit more feel-good factor. Trophy lift can do that to you. Galvanise you against Southampton, then Forest, then it's Manchester City as stated. So there is a run of games here where I believe we can go on that run and complete, like literally win every single match, and that's hopefully something we are capable of doing, but hopefully something that we do. But after this weekend, of course, happy again, 24 match days, 14 league games to go, and we're still top of the league. So happy with that, but still work to be done, and we need to, use this as a sort of springboard and keep making sure that we're working. As stated, guys, there was a few bits and pieces, kind of injuries at the start of yesterday. Of course, Joe Gomez and Alisson were ruled out due to flu, so nothing too serious with regards to them. Trent Alexander-Arnold, a bit of a blow for him, obviously coming off at half-time. It does seem as though he's redone the knee by the looks of things. And then, of course, Ryan Gravenberch picked up something as well. Hoping so that these injuries aren't serious as such. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see, especially with regards to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Obviously, he's been out for a little period of time, but has been a very, very important player, and we've seen that in the first half as well. So hopefully, nothing too serious on that front, and hopefully they can come back soon for us as a football club. But yeah, happy Dan. Smile on my face, of course, getting back to winning ways, but we need to keep that momentum running. In other news, guys, in terms of the headline of today's video, Xabi Alonso has oversaw a historic win for Bayer Leverkusen over Bayern Munich on Saturday, as his side are closing in on the German record. Bayer Leverkusen faced their biggest match of the season on Saturday as Bayern Munich came to town. The two title rivals knew that whoever won would walk away as title favourites. Well, there was no doubt who the favourites were after this. Leverkusen ran out 3-0 winners, wrapping things up in stoppage time to send out an enormous statement. Xabi Alonso now has his side sitting 5 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga and undefeated in all competitions. It's now 31 games in all comps, one game from Bayern Munich's German record set in 2020. And what a run it has been. 27 wins, 4 draws, a whopping 93 goals scored to just 18 conceded and 15 clean sheets is remarkable, and there's no question that Liverpool are watching closely. Liverpool are after a new manager this summer, of course, and Alonso's reported supposedly top of the list. He's arguably the most impressive up-and-coming manager on the planet right now. He's also on the cusp of becoming the first manager since Jurgen Klopp to win the Bundesliga with a team other than Bayern Munich. It will be a historic achievement, especially with the Leverkusen side. It's a club that has come so close to glory in the past but always fallen short. Now Alonso could finally get them over the line in the process, bag the league title and make him a surefire target for any club in the world. After all, the one thing he hadn't done is secure a major honour. Couple that with a history Alonso has at Liverpool, and hiring him would be a no-brainer. Every Liverpool fan will have their eyes on the Bundesliga to see if the Spaniard can win it all. Guys, since obviously Jurgen Klopp decided that he's been resigning, I've kept a very close eye on what's going on at this moment in time in the Bundesliga. And to be fair, just because Alonso anyway, that he was there, as soon as the Bundesliga was starting, I did have my eye on the competition a little bit, just because I always like to see former Liverpool players, if they go into management, I always want them to do well, especially Alonso. Of course, I'm at the age where Alonso is one of your sort of heroes when you're sort of growing up in your younger ages. So I've always, kept an eye on his career and having a look at what's going on. But it's seriously impressive what's happening in the Bundesliga at this moment in time. Bayern are falling apart, but not down to Bayern being crap or bad quality. It's down to Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen, and again, he really is setting unprecedented records within the Bundesliga. One more game, one more win, they overtake Bayern Munich, a team that have been a monopoly over the last 11 years, winning 11 titles in a row, and it really does seem as though Alonso could be the man that stops it. And of course, what a way to try and go. He could even win a triple. Obviously, hopefully not win a triple at our expense, because obviously we could see them in the Europa League, but certainly I'm wanting Bayer Leverkusen to win the DFB Pokal, a competition that Bayern are already eliminated out of, a competition I think Bayer Leverkusen are in the semi-finals. If you look at the teams that are left in the DFB Pokal, there's a very, very good chance that they could win the German Cup and also win the Bundesliga, which I think would be an unbelievable feat, and something that surely would secure him to come into Liverpool Football Club. But yeah, looking at their matches, they could definitely go on and win this title now, and yeah, I really do hope that they can do that. I genuinely do. Looking at the Pokal itself, though, the knockout that is there, they've got Dusseldorf in the next round of the competition. So yeah, that's on the 3rd of April, and then you're looking at who's in the competition. You've got Klaxken or Borussia Mönchengladbach, I think. So, oh no, it was postponed, sorry. It could be Saarbrücken or Mönchengladbach. So a very good chance to win the actual double itself, and I've got my eye on the Bundesliga. But again, history made with Xabi Alonso. I hope Liverpool fans are watching and you maybe get an idea of how he plays and watch maybe a game or in the Bundesliga. If not, then I really suggest you tune in, because there's a good chance that he's going to be our manager next year, and he's doing absolutely unbelievably well with Bayer Leverkusen. But Liverpool fans, do let me know your thoughts on Xabi Alonso closing in on that record, beating Bayern Munich and taking a giant step towards a title, and also let me know your thoughts and on the game and the win against Burnley down there in the comment section below. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Push.